There's something most men don't want to hear, but deep down they already feel it. Attraction can be intense, chemistry can feel real. The connection can seem undeniable, but not every woman who shares that closeness with you is truly loyal to you. And sometimes the biggest signs aren't in what she says, but in how she behaves when the moment gets intimate. Because loyalty doesn't disappear overnight. It leaks. It reveals itself in subtle patterns. In small behaviors most men ignore until it's too late, and if she does this in bed, it's not just about the moment. It's about her mindset. First, pay attention to emotional detachment. A woman who is genuinely connected to you doesn't just show up physically. She is present mentally and emotionally. There's eye contact, there's awareness, there's a sense that she's with you, not just going through the motions. But when she feels distant, when it feels like her mind is somewhere else, when the connection feels hollow, even in closeness, that's not normal. That's not just her mood, that's a sign. Because intimacy without presence is not connection. It's performance, and performance often comes from someone who has learned to separate emotion from action. Second, watch for inconsistency. One moment she's deeply engaged, the next she's cold, distracted, almost indifferent. There's no stable rhythm, no emotional continuity. It feels unpredictable. This kind of inconsistency doesn't come from depth, it comes from divided attention. When someone is fully invested in you, their energy aligns. It's steady. It doesn't swing between extremes without reason. But when her attention is split, whether emotionally or mentally, you feel it, even if you can't explain it. And that confusion you feel? That's your intuition trying to warn you. Third, notice if everything feels practiced, not natural, not spontaneous, but almost rehearsed. The way she moves, the way she responds, it feels like she's done this too many times, not just physically but emotionally disconnected from it. There's a difference between experience and detachment. Experience still carries presence. Detachment feels mechanical. And when intimacy starts to feel like a routine instead of a connection, it usually means she's not attaching meaning to it the way you are. Fourth, pay attention to what happens after. This is where the truth becomes clearer than ever. Does she stay connected? Does she engage with you, talk, relax, stay present? Or does she immediately pull away, mentally check out, reach for distractions, create distance right after closeness? Because a woman who values you doesn't rush to disconnect. But someone who isn't emotionally anchored to you will naturally create space the moment is over. Not because she hates you, but because she's not deeply tied to you. Fifth, look at her consistency outside the bedroom. Because here's the reality. Loyalty is not built in private moments. It's revealed in everyday behavior. If she's secretive, inconsistent, hard to read, emotionally unavailable outside, that same pattern doesn't magically disappear in intimacy. It just becomes harder for you to notice, because emotions are stronger in those moments. But patterns don't lie. And finally, understand this clearly. This is not about judging her. This is about understanding what you're dealing with. Not every connection is meant to be deep. Not every woman you feel chemistry with is meant to be loyal to you. And the biggest mistake most men make is confusing intensity with loyalty. Just because she feels good in the moment doesn't mean she's grounded in you. Real loyalty is calm. It's consistent. It's present before, during, and after. It doesn't feel confusing. It doesn't make you question where you stand. So if something feels off, don't ignore it. Because the truth is, your instincts notice things your mind tries to justify. And the earlier you see it, the less it costs you later. Not every woman is meant to stay, but the right one, you'll never have to question her presence. You'll feel it clearly, consistently, and without doubt.